Carrying on from our previous discussion, it's crucial to understand that economic policy should fundamentally serve the continuity of our race and civilization. Now let's think about this. There's something fundamentally off-kilter in a society where everyone can afford a plasma screen with 300 channels. But an average Joe, willing to work, struggles to raise a family. Throughout history and across cultures, the selection of a mate has often had an economic aspect. An ancient poet, Period, warned men in the 7th century BC, stating that women would not share in hateful poverty, but only in luxury. This isn't just historical commentary, it's a reflection of reality. And it's why we say, for richer or for poorer, in marriage vows. In a marriage, the man must feel he's got a solid deal, regardless of his success as a provider. The wife's claim to support her husband based on shared property should again be conditional on her being a wife to him. If she chooses to leave, she may. But she cannot replace her husband in his own home, nor continue to extract resources from him. Now, this isn't about vilifying women or painting men as victims. It's about understanding the dynamics within our society and how they impact the institution of marriage and, by extension, the continuity of our civilization. A woman's choice to leave should not equate to a man's obligation to finance her departure. Brotherhood, camaraderie among men, has always been a powerful antidote to these challenges. Accusations of harassment, for instance, should be a matter of public record, not to shame, but to protect. This would allow both employers and potential suitors to maintain lists of those with a history of such charges, encouraging women to uphold their reputations. Overfamiliarity is another issue. The assumption that constant proximity to women will increase a man's chances is misguided. Familiarity can, in fact, be the enemy of intimacy. By limiting interactions, we can elevate their value, working to the man's advantage. Until we embrace sensible reforms, men are justified in resisting a system that undermines their roles as fathers and husbands. Brotherhood, throughout history, has been an effective counter to female narcissism. It's a bond, a camaraderie that has stood the test of time. It's a shield, a bulwark against the storms of societal change and shifting dynamics. Now, let's talk about an issue that's a bit sensitive but needs to be addressed: harassment accusations. It's crucial for these to be a matter of public record. This isn't just for the sake of transparency, but it also serves a practical purpose. Employers, for one, would benefit from knowing the history of such charges, enabling them to make informed decisions. And let's not forget potential suitors, who'd greatly appreciate this information. Having a history of making such charges could have serious repercussions. It's here that we must underline the importance of reputation. There was a time when women were acutely aware that they had a reputation to protect. This awareness, this sense of responsibility, had a profound impact on their behavior and choices. There's an inherent value in revisiting this old-fashioned idea and reintroducing it into modern discourse. Now let's shift gears and talk about one of the most intriguing aspects of relationships: familiarity. There's a common misconception among young men that being around girls all the time will increase their chances of getting one. But here's the thing: familiarity can often be the enemy of intimacy. When a girl only gets to socialize with young men at a dance once a week, for instance, she values the company of young men more highly. Less is more, as they say. It works to the man's advantage not to be constantly in their company. The mystery, the anticipation, the rarity of the interaction, these all add to its value. And here's a surprising revelation. Men, too, are most likely to marry when they do not understand women too well. It's a paradox, isn't it? But it's something to ponder upon. Understanding women too well may not always be beneficial for men, especially when it comes to marriage. We'll delve deeper into this in our next video. Please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe.